Hello friends, welcome back. Do you know what is the most important and critical phase into the Lean Six Sigma? Though all phases in Lean Six Sigma implementation are equally important, the most critical phase is the define phase. Let's go into the detail and understand what are the reasons because of this the define phase into the Lean Six Sigma is the most critical. 1. Clear understanding of the problem. The define phase ensures that everyone who is involved into the project fully understand the project goals. He or she understand what is the scope of the project and the specific problem that needs solving. Without this clarity, the entire project could go off track. This makes the define phase as the most critical. Second, alignment with business objectives. Define phase links the project to broader organization goals. This ensures that the efforts align with customer requirements and the strategic direction of the businesses. Third, project charter development. A well-developed project charter, which is the most important part of the define phase, sets the stage for success by identifying key stakeholders, timelines, and the expected benefits. This provides a clear roadmap while we are going to execute the project. The fourth important reason is the risk mitigation. Early identification of the potential risk in the define phase helps in avoiding the pitfalls that could emerge later in the process. This is done by creating the contingency plan as a part of the project charter. While all phases contribute to the success of the project or Lean Six Sigma, the define phase is foundational because it ensures a project starts on the right foot and lays a strong groundwork for the rest of the DMAIC process. From this video, we will go in detail to understand 8 critical steps in the define phase with the help of practical example and model project to ensure the success of the project. So, let's begin. 8 critical steps in define phase of the Lean Six Sigma. The define phase is the first step in the DMAIC methodology in Lean Six Sigma approach. DMAIC stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, and Control. Its purpose is to clearly define the problem, project goals, and customer requirements. In other words, we can say we are going to define the practical problem that we want to solve by using the Lean Six Sigma approach. Here are the critical steps in the define phase. The first and most important step into the define phase is to identify the problem. In this step, we clearly define the issue the project seeks to address based on observations, complaints, or gaps in performance. For example, the call center receives the customer complaints about long response times. The average time to respond to the customer inquiry is 10 minutes, which is higher than the industry standard of 5 minutes. This delay is leading to the customer dissatisfaction and loss of business. Please make sure that the problem we are going to solve has a significant impact on the business or organization. As I already mentioned in my earlier video on how to identify the project for Lean Six Sigma, there are 4 important categories for it. 1. Customer satisfaction. 2. Areas of inefficiencies. 3. Strategic goals of an organization. And 4. Financial benefits. That means you can identify the problem in any one of these 4 categories. Second critical step into the define phase of the Lean Six Sigma is develop a project charter. The project charter is a project management tool which outlines the scope, objectives, timeline, and resources for the project. The project charter includes the key elements like the problem statement, business case, goal statement, and the team manager's roles. For example, let's continue with the same example that we have taken while understanding the first critical step. The call center's response time is currently 10 minutes, which exceeds the industry standard of 5 minutes, resulting in increased customer complaints and churn. This is the first part of the project charter. Business case. Reducing response time will enhance customer satisfaction, reduce complaints, and potentially increase customer retention by 15%. This is very important part of the project charter which explains why we want to work on this project now. The next part of the project charter is the goal statement. This goal statement must be SMART. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. For example, reduce the average customer service response time from 10 minutes to 5 minutes within 6 months. Next element of the project charter is the scope. This explains the area on which the project is going to be focused. For example, this project focuses only on the response time of phone and email inquiries, excluding social media inquiries for now. Another element of the project charter talks about the team. For example, who is the project manager, who is the leader for the project, call center supervisor, data analyst, timekeeper, facilitator, and customer service representatives. This is a short introduction of the project charter. You can refer to my earlier video on project charter to understand it at micro level. Due to time constraint, we will continue to learn other critical steps in define phase into the next video. At the end of this video, if you have found this information useful, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for your valuable time and see you in the next video.